Sagittarius, hi, it's a Creepin Valley, and I'm back with another reading. So let's see what's coming in for you guys. Hi Sagis, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for like, comment, and subscribing. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. We're gonna start with your channel song. We're gonna pull right now, and then we're going to see what's going on. Gotta go shuffle in there. Alright, finally we got one card that finally falls out. Wow. Okay, so Leo had this yesterday. No, it was Aries actually. If you guys resonate with Leos or Aries, or you might have that in your birth chart somewhere, you might want to check those videos out. I just dropped them, okay? So we have the Pink Phantom twice, I guess. So I love this song. It's by the Gorillaz. So it's the Pink Phantom by Gorillaz featuring Elton John and 6 Lack. That's really interesting. Anyway. You've more or less forgotten me this summer. I can't hide my disappointment. I was on my way in the Phantom 5, the one you gave away. Try to tell you that I love you, but I'm choked up. You forgot, and that makes me feel like no one. Summer nights, were you even really there? Did you ever really care? Wait, I got so many examples of all of the good times we had. Long summer nights, held you a long time. Put your name in my rhymes, refresh your memory of where you want to be. The phantom's on the way, she's coming down the street. I tried to get to Atlanta on a peach blossom highway. I'm trying to put these puzzles out of mind. In a sky made of diamonds where the world fell silent, I'll be waiting for you on the other side. Okay, so that's your first channel song, the Pink Phantom. I think actually, I'm not sure if Leo had this or it was fire signs. It was one of those readings, okay? But nonetheless, you guys are fire signs. You will resonate with this. I'm already feeling like someone really wants to be close to you. And this could have been somebody that you were dealing with in the past. But maybe you don't talk to them anymore. Okay, Saggy. So let's see what's going on. You might want to check the song off if it resonates with you. Yeah, that's why. 7 of Swords with the world. Yup. Thank you, Spirit. You're dealing with an Aquarius. You don't have to be. But someone could have been deceptive. So someone could have lied to you. Someone could have presented themselves to be somebody that they're not, okay? We already have the 6 of Cups at the bottom of the deck with the 5 of Cups. So someone is reminiscing about you. And that's what the channel song is about. This could have been last summer, and now cycles beginning all over again because, you know, it's like last summer, summer's coming up. It's already about to be a year, right? So we have 4 more for your 4-card spread. We have the Page of Pentacles with the Knight of Pentacles. They could have been an earth sign. They don't have to be, okay? But this person is creeping towards you, slowly coming towards you. They want to be optimistic, playful, and, you know, oh, you remember when we used to do this and blah, blah, blah. But, like, bitch, do you remember what the fuck you were doing then? Remember when you were playing in my motherfucking face? I feel like you are not going to forget that, Sagittarius, okay? So this could have been a cycle that was like a week ago or maybe a month ago, okay? It could have been a little bit longer, which could have been a year from now or a year ago, actually, you know? Or it could be happening in the future. You never know. But for a lot of you guys, I feel like this could have been somebody in the past that you were dealing with that literally ended something before it could even begin. Especially with that 7 of Swords, like how you gonna try to cheat and then like try to come back and be like, hey, you know, try to be optimistic and shit, coming in all creeping and slow and shit, you know, if you didn't do anything. So that's your 4-card spread. Okay, let's start clarifying this for you. Already off the bat, Sag. Strength, Knight of Wands. Somebody's trying to have the strength to creep towards you because they want to get some moochie, okay? And this is a cycle, and I feel like you already learned this. You're not going to repeat this, okay? Yeah, strength is coming towards you slowly, very slowly. but it's creeping in on you. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune is here. Yeah, it's creeping in on you. You have the World that came out twice, basically. So let's see. Let's clarify the World. We have the communication card, which is the 8 of Wands. So this person wants to come towards you to communicate what? Knight of Wands. And what was the first lyric to the Pink Phantom? You've more or less forgotten me this summer. Didn't I say that it's a cycle from last year? Okay, last summer, summer's coming up. This is why you're getting that feeling of that person. It's like reminiscent. It's a cycle though, 6 of Wands. Yeah, this person feels victorious with you because they probably last summer remember that you gave us a good nookie or some good moochie, honey. And yeah, this person just thinking about it from a very logical perspective that you were the best option out of everybody last cycle, which is disgusting to just reminisce about somebody having interested in somebody just because of something that could have happened last summer, and you only think about it every summer, but that's just the cycle of reminiscing coming back, right? But right now they're seeing you as somebody that's single, hot, and independent, and here they come. It's the same fucking, didn't I say they're coming in? You know, very, it could be a very immature energy, but it's more like optimistic and all lighthearted and playful, you know. And they're coming in, but they could be very immature. I'm seeing that, but they're slowly coming in and they're coming towards you, and you're like hot, independent with this 9 of Pentacles. You're single. They're seeing that, right? But they still come in the same way, which is like and on top of that, look at what the fuck happened. You guys probably had a really beautiful connection, but it ended before it even began, and I just explained why, right? It's just a mess how this person only thinks about like this pussy and dick, and that's what the fuck they want to come in and talk about. And I feel like from a year, you have evolved, you have changed. You're not thinking about being intimate with anybody, you know. It's just really disgusting how people are just weird. Let's clarify that Knight of, yeah, you could be the Empress. So you could be a mother or a mother figure, but you're someone that is nurturing and kind. And I feel like narcissists really latch on to people like you, Sagis. But you're getting justice at this time, okay? But yeah, this person latched onto your energy. They don't know what to do without it. They're reminiscing because a year ago, you guys could have had a really good relationship, but they decided to sabotage it because they're a dumbass, raggedy bitch. And now they're thinking about you like, oh my God, the one that got away. I have feelings for this person. I've always had feelings for this person. We have the Ace of Cups here, and it talks about brand new beginnings in love. And this person is seeing you as somebody that could be the mother of their children or their wife in the future, okay? And there goes that Knight of Pentacles again. So this person is slowly creeping towards you. That's going to be the damn title, okay? Somebody's slowly creeping towards you, Sagittarius. Okay, clarify that Knight of Pentacles. What's going on there? That's crazy. The World. Okay, so here goes the World again. We're getting repeated cards for you, Sagittarius. Look at this shit. And yeah, you could be matching this person's freak. Like, you want to be my King of Swords, so my Queen of Swords? You guys are matching each other's energy. You guys are matching each other's frequency. Because deep down, this person wants to be intimate with you. They want to get down. They want to go, you know, crazy with you. But you're really like, nah, I'm defensive. I don't fucking trust you. And this person is matching you. So you guys are marrying each other. And I clearly see that with the World right here because it came out twice. Okay, it's literally the same energy. So you guys are defensive towards one another. You know why this person is reminiscing about you. You know why they're thinking about you at this time, but you don't have good memories attached to this because the last time you remember, this person tried to play in your face. So you're not good nostalgia around this time, but this person could have see it from a different perspective, you know, because they're one-sided and they're narcissistic and they're a fucking whore, quite frankly. But, you know, this person's now reminiscing about it. They're down in the dumps and they're thinking about you could have been the best option for them. But initially, they were literally thinking about whoring and having a good old funky time. And, you know, you setting your boundaries and you letting it be known you're not fucking around is really challenging this person to see things from your perspective for once. To see things that how you left it last time is not how you remembered it. I remember it differently. I remember how you played in my motherfucking face. Somehow this could look, however, this person could have physically cheated. This person could have just didn't communicate very thoroughly to you, Sagittarius, or they weren't communicative at all. They're the type of person to be an avoidant style person. And you weren't down with that, you know? You wanted somebody to reciprocate towards you. And this is why all of this fell apart. And now they want to come back. I said, like, hey, how you doing? You know, I want to check up on you. And it's like, no, you're not going to check up like that. You're not going to, you know, let this person waste your motherfucking time. And that's a period. All right? Yeah, this person coming in all immature with that page energy. How many times must we see the page energy? Okay, they came out as a Page of Pentacles twice. They're coming out as a Page of Cups twice. And there's not really nothing wrong with that. But I feel like for you, it's not good enough. A year from now or a year ago, however, whenever you guys are watching this on the internet, literally, you should have been somebody. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Clarify the Four of Cups. Now they're sitting down in the dumps because they know that you see them for who they are. That's the truth. Ace of fucking Swords. Period. Four Wands. We have it right here. Now this person's recognizing you to be somebody that could have been the mother of their children or their wife, because we saw that with the Empress card. You guys could resonate with being a mother. Okay? A lot of you guys could be maybe, you know, you got children with this person last time you guys were together and you guys are co-parenting. It could be something like that, okay? And now niggas is thinking, oh, my baby mom's like, she was really cool. I never really got to like get with her because like we just ended up like blah blah blah, and now we have our kid but we're not together because she saw right through me, you know, because this person was already recognizing that you're divine feminine. So a lot of you guys are clearly seeing that this person is really in love with you. Ten of Cups. They see that you are their ultimate happiness. Two of Cups. But it's like, I don't know, something tells you that this ain't it for you, and this person knows that. Four Swords. All right, Sag, this is a mess. Like, and this is why your channel song is The Pink Phantom by Gorillaz. Okay? You more or less forgotten me this summer. I can't hide my disappointment. Wow. So you know, like, this person really is just thinking about like, wow, a year ago, you know, we were like this and now we're not anymore, and summer's coming up and I remember we were doing that and this around this time, and you know, they're reminiscing, but you're seeing it from a different perspective. You feel betrayed. You're not seeing shit like how they're seeing shit, all delusional and shit. Okay, so this person could have made you go through it, so you're not thinking about any of that bullshit. All right, let's get a little bit of, I think I'm going to get from the Oracle Tea deck. Let's get a little bit more details here. A card fell out, but don't worry about it, okay? I'm not going to get it. Let's get a little, yeah, marrying for money. Okay, you already know that this person is a user. We got fake smile. This person is absolutely fake. And you're very much uninterested, Sag. We have saying hi, but hating inside. Two-faced energy. Watch who's smiling at you. Yeah, you know that it's just like, you're just not fucking with it. You have moving on. Literally, when I parted the deck, we have thief. You know that this person is a thief. You know that this person only coming back to finish what they started. They have really no interest in being a good person. They're still the same person that you know that they are from last time you saw them, okay? Rob, loss, theft, physical or emotional. You know that this person emotionally drained you of your energy. You know that things were not balanced between the two of you guys. Yeah, because they have a bad reputation, and their bad reputation is constantly looking you up, constantly trying to see what the fuck is coming in for you, instead of minding their own motherfucking business. We have cyber stalking, studying you, getting info. Yeah, this person could be a destiny swapper or an opportunist, okay? Yeah, we have wolves in sheep's clothing. What the fuck I just said, okay, Sag? And you know that. That's why you're ignoring them, period. We have left on red, avoiding messages, giving the silent treatment. You're uninterested. You don't see shit the way that this person sees it. This person's trying to manipulate you, trying to gaslight you, trying to make you seem like, oh, you remember when we used to do this? Remember when we... Ain't nobody give a fuck about any of that shit. For real. Yeah, this is why you're moving in silent, because you want to go in undetected. You don't want no raggedy ass bitch knowing what the fuck you got going on. Yeah, ignoring and moving silent. What the fuck I was just yeah, threatening, bitch. You're not playing. I feel like your spirit guys are done with this raggedy ass bastard ass whore. They don't have time for that shit. They're tired of it. Your spirit guys are backing you up, period. Power plays, controlling presence. You feeling safe. They feeling safe, because they know that they have a bad reputation. And what is their bad reputation? For constantly looking you up. People know around them that they're obsessed with you. That's not good. Yeah, you move in silence. This bitch move really loud without any integrity. You can see that with that cloud hungry card right there. Let's keep going. We have ignoring. So they're trying to give you money, you're ignoring it. Yeah, that's how they lure you back. That's crazy that the ignore card, when that part of the deck, kept coming out over and over and over again. Now, look at that. We have happiness, hater, and dirty offer. So they're trying to give you a dirty offer when it comes to some type of relationship that they would like to be. This is why they're reminiscing around this time about, oh, what could have been, and woe is me, and you don't see me the same, and I'm trying to manipulate you, I'm trying to gaslight you, and you're not supposed to know that, but you are a divine feminine, and you know everything before I do, and somehow you're supposed to be like, oh, I feel bad for you. Sagittarius, you don't give a fuck about any of that. You fucking know what the fuck this raggedy ass bitch is trying to do, okay? They're a happiness hater. And you could already been moved on with somebody else, and this person is losing their motherfucking minds because they're barely finding out, because you're a very private person and you would rather just stay to yourself, okay? Now, cross watchers, you're more than welcome here. Sagittarius could be doing this to you, but for the most part, I am sensitive. Sagittarius is something that somebody has been doing for a long time, and I feel like they're barely remembering that you had a deep connection. You probably had a deep connection with this person, and now they're really catching up to the reality that you're really gone. And now they're reminiscing around this time because the cycle has literally ended at that point, and now it's coming back around, right? And this could be a test for you that it's going to be very easy for you to pass, because you ain't really got no time for no raggedy ass bounce that ass whore. And this bitch really think they have a chance. Yeah, you're uninterested. This is exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. You don't give a fuck. You don't care. And this person really think, yeah, it's a shine. Radiate with truth. Your light triggers darkness. Stay unapologetically you. And that's exactly what the fuck you're doing. And this is why you're uninterested. You don't give a fuck about what that bitch has to say. You don't give a fuck they lost their chance, and now they're seeing you shine. And the more interested you are, Sag, the more you shine. And that's why they're noticing you now. Yeah. You're a big boss daddy. You could be somebody that's really about your business, Sag. You don't give a fuck, okay? Stable, rich business owner. CEO, big dick energy. This person could be inspired by you. They would want to replicate everything you're about. And they can't stand that it was you. They can't, their ego won't allow them to rest. And this is why this is the only time they really remembered you. Because it was around the time that they tried to take advantage of you. Back then, when they thought that you weren't unaware of anything when you were. And now, nostalgia's coming back to clock that motherfucking T. So that you remember who the fuck Sag is, period. Like, yeah, this person is a spiritual hater. Mad you're glowing up, thinks your magic is fake, low vibes only. Ain't that crazy? So put yourself where you fit, you guys. This could either be you, Sagittarius. Like I said, you could feel this way about cross watchers. You could feel this way about Sag. Take what resonates. Yeah, we have somebody's trying to kiss ass now because somebody sees right through a raggedy ass bitch that they're a spiritual hater. And the spiritual hater was so busy trying to watch you shine, bitch, that you just became uninterested. You don't give a fuck. You a boss bad. You a boss baddie. Hey, that's what I heard. You a boss baddie. But you're a boss daddy, okay? If you're a male Sagittarius, put yourself where you fit. Take what resonates, okay? So yeah, that's what I'm seeing. We're gonna get advice for you, okay? If you would like to book a reading with me, you can book on my Instagram at GHOUULLIE Ghoulie. Okay, $5.55 for 10 minutes, okay? And we can go about anything, really. Anything that is resonating to this reading or something personal, okay? Alright, so let's get a little bit of advice from Spirit. That card fell. I'm gonna get your card for you, okay? We have thorns. Weave together the crown you deserve. And I feel like that's what you're doing, Sagittarius. You're celebrating you because this person really thought they were going to stop you. And I don't know what the fuck they thought. Okay, we have tree. Let them go. I feel like this is reminiscent about how in a new season of Euphoria, Rue has become awakened and she has got a revelation of some sort, you know? And it's like, really, I'm seeing that here in this picture, and I feel like you have gotten a revelation at this time, Sagittarius. You're realizing that you could have done a lot of things for yourself And I feel like that's what you've been doing, but it's like you could have done a lot more instead of like wasting time on somebody that just does not want to reciprocate. And a year from now or a year ago, they're still on the same shit. They're still on the same treadmill. So it's like you're like, yeah, I wasted time on this raggedy ass, bounced ass bitch, but I learned from it. And I feel like that's what the cycle is about. That it's reminding you of where you are now. That you could have went a lot more worse, right? But you didn't. You realize who this raggedy ass, bounced ass whore is, and you got the fuck on while this person is still stuck on trying to manipulate you. Literally, it's crazy. So we have, lastly, your last card is Flower. Be honest with yourself. So I feel like Spirit is wanting you to treat yourself more delicately, like a flower, okay? Be honest with yourself when it comes to what the fuck is going on and how you feel about things. I feel like it's going to take a while for you to process things, Sag. But I feel like you're doing the work because especially after a cycle like that, you know, you would have breakthroughs. And I feel like that's what you've been going through and you've been dealing with spiritually. I feel like you've been trying to learn the lesson or trying to process as to what the hell has been going on. And I feel like you get it now. I feel like you're looking back at this and you're like, this is ridiculous. I'm not going to give that raggedy ass bitch a chance. And I don't blame you, period. At the bottom of the deck, we have Witch. Justice is coming. And we saw that in your tarot spread with that Justice card. You're getting your justice and you're seeing it right before your eyes. That this raggedy ass bitch is raggedy and stanky. They'll bounce that ass roach. And it's like, you're seeing it for what it is. You're like, wow. That nigga's a joke. Like, that bitch is a joke. Like, for reals. Beautiful energy. I really love this for you, Sag. I really feel like you feel a lot more comfortable within yourself around this time. Especially because usually around a time of an event from last time that you are about to repeat the cycle, right? It's like you feel a little bit like, ugh. So anyway, Sag, I'm about to flip this coin. Just make sure you ask your question, okay, Sagittarius? So let's see if it's a yes or a no. Hey, Sag. I wonder if you're feeling okay, if things are, you know, vibing with you and you're feeling balanced and you're feeling a lot more better. I know that things are just hard around this time of year for you, probably because of a cycle that has happened. But I feel like you're going to make it out okay. Your channel message, your reading has been pretty good. I feel like you're vibing. I feel like you are vibing pretty good, honestly. I like your vibe right now. It's pretty chill. Anyway, let's see if it's a yes or a no, okay? Wow, everybody has been getting no. So unfortunately, it's a no. But, you know, rejection is divine protection. Sag, it's a no, okay? Spirit says it's a no. Anyway, I love you so much, Sag. Like, comment, and subscribe. Those good things for me. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye.